Shalom, Yasharal. I hope everyone is well. Psalms chapter 23, verses 1 through 6. Who is my shepherd? Yahuwah is. That's who. Yahuwah is my shepherd. I do not lack. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He turns back my being. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Don't get it twisted. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You spread before me a table in the face of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup runs over. Only goodness and what? Here's the key word that we're looking for. Loving commitment. Follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Yahuwah to the length of days. Hallelujah, Yahuwah. We've expanded upon the word understanding, and we're not done with that either. And the word love and the word hate. I've briefly spoke about this dual word loving commitment that I have been led to understand that the majority of the world's population got no idea what loving commitment means. And I don't think even if you can cause them to understand what the words mean, I still don't think you're gonna convince them to put it to work. That's what that dual word loving commitment is all about. It's being committed to loving people. If you've got the Torah, quote unquote, law in your mouth, but loving your neighbor, and it's probably because you don't see it. You don't believe that you're committing acts of hate with no acts of love, all while telling everyone that you are doing those things. You got the Torah in your mouth, but you don't know how to love your neighbor. And we know from our simpleton days that the whole Torah hangs on love. Love is key. I said right up here, your loving commitment, a commitment to love, will prevent you in engaging in any situation where negativity towards others exists. It will. If you hear people talking shit about someone, plotting against someone, whatever, anything negative, when you are ready and willing, baby, cocked and loaded, down in your stance, ready and committed to love whoever, those things aren't going to go down around you. No, they're not. And will actually prevent you from allowing it to happen, to even happen. You not only are you not going to, not only will you walk away and wash your hands clean of anything to do with all that mess. You, if you're truly committed and you really know what love is and you're willing to put the work in, you're all about being bowdy. You ain't gonna let that kind of thing take place. You'll cut that shit short quick every time. And at the same time, it will cause you to seize all opportunities to love people. It's a 360 win. You're kicking hate and the enemy in the teeth, and you're praising the Most High, which is the center, the hub of love, where it all is found. Commitment to love is the cure for hate. No one's committed to loving anyone. We still haven't even made that much of a difference on causing people to see what the word love actually means. It means, in no way does it mean any of the bullshit they've got in their fat heads. To tell someone you love them means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. And actually, when one thinks about it, if you tell someone you love them all the time, it's because you're trying to convince them that you do. But let me tell you, I'm here to tell you, baby, love is undeniable. It cannot be overlooked. It's there. You talk about the elephant in the room, everyone knows who knows, whether you love or you don't. They can get it twisted about the definition all day, but when someone who knows the definition and he knows what loving commitment means, and he's already put that to work, put forth effort towards the cause, they can't deny when they see someone that's committed to loving and he knows what love is. You can't deny it. Doesn't matter if you're dirt to dirt or not. You'll see that, and you can lie and try to cover it up to hide your own guilt and shame, because you don't have any willingness nor commitment to loving anyone, not even yourself. Your sick little mind, you think you do, but you're not even loving yourself, because you're blindly walking over the cliff. Selfishness, jealousy, slander, gossip, all those things are only exclusively involving people who are on their way over the cliff. The only way out and away from that cliff is to drop all those things. Now, these people who like to pretend to be committed, but they have no idea what commitment means. When the word is brought up, I'm sure most men think what I often did when I heard that word. I thought about commitment. Me as a man giving commitment to a lady. Sometimes, some people, they want commitment. Other times, not so much. But if you want to be bowdy and not go back and forth from one side of the law to the next on the law's fence, because you just aren't sure whether you should obey or not, I got something for you. Hold on. Today is Thanksgiving. This year, today, has been no different than the last 3 or 4 that's passed, as far as the way I treat days like today. From my commitment, I make sure to treat this day like it's just any other day. It has no significance about it, other than it's one more day to give all esteem to the Most High, Abba Yahuwah. The hatred and the slander, it's still prevalent towards someone like myself who doesn't include themselves in these pagan festivals and holidays. And you could probably ask everyone who's ever said an ill word out their mouth about me regarding the holidays. You could probably ask them if it would be okay for me to do it, like it's not that big of a deal. They'd all tell you the same thing. They think I'm a dick for not going and sitting down around a table celebrating a day that they call Thanksgiving. They get at the table and they pray and use abominable names, showing they've got no commitment to loving Abba, the Most High, our wonderful Creator. They've got only commitment to spitting in his face and flipping him off. So you think by you sitting there actually feeling thankful for your material possessions and that a few loved ones are there with you, but in reality, we all know you're just waiting for this to get over. You've already got plans for the afternoon and Friday morning. It's Black Friday, right, ladies? You guys got shopping to do. You're already looking past this Turkey Day, right? That's supposed to be spent where we surround ourselves with family and loved ones, and we're thankful for their presence. How long will the bullshit go on, people? How long are you going to be able to just swim your way through the bullshit that surrounds that whole thing? I won't get into the details on Thanksgiving tonight. If you want to know, hey, you know where to find me. But it's a mockery of Abba and his people. Everything about it. And if you partake in the mockery. And you partake in having no loving commitment, only hating commitment. I'll treat this day just like the rest of the days. The only days I will make any kind of special effort or do something different than any of the other days following the commandments. Those are the appointed days, the feast days of Abba Yahuwah, the Most High, and that's it. Why? Because it's in his word. Psalms chapter 26. To raise a voice of thanksgiving and to declare all your wonders. Rule me rightly, chapter 26, verse 1. O Yahuwah, for I have walked in my integrity, and I have trusted in Yahuwah without wavering. Prove me wrong. Examine me, O Yahuwah, and prove me. You see that? Try my kidneys and my heart. Examine me, O Yahuwah, and prove me. Try my kidneys and my heart. For what? For your loving commitment is before my eyes. I see how you're committed to loving me when you really don't want to. When the occasion calls for you to slap the dog shit out of me up the backside of my head. But you love me, even if that involves you smacking the dog shit out of me up the backside of my head. Love is love. We don't get to define what the word love means. It is what it is. Sometimes smacking the shit out of you is more love than you could have ever received. If you don't think it's love, that's a personal problem. Reality begs to differ. I have not sat with men of falsehood, men who are fine. It's a big joke to them. It's a big joke. So even while they're hopping from one side of the fence to the other, it's all a joke to them anyway. They're only operating according to how they look and appear to other men and women. That's it. If they're T.O. stud muffins today, it's because they want to look good in front of their friends. If they're Grace nailed to the cross, the law has been nailed to a cross through grace, eat yourself a nice fine ham sandwich this Ishtar Sunday. If they're on that side of the fence that day, it's all because they want to be seen and heard in a particular way. They like it plush, only sweet, only across the road, across the street. That's it. They don't put any effort towards being committed to loving anyone, including themselves. Prove me wrong. You ain't gonna. You can try all you want to. Tough titty. Kiss my ass. You know where to find me when you want some truth and a real discussion, not a debate, not anything involving hate. Only commitment in loving you and myself and anyone else who might interact or see what we're talking about. That's it. Prove me wrong. And if you want to try and say I'm wrong, go right ahead. Get in line, buddy. Ma'am. I've seen all of you. And I know it ain't never going to stop till we get to that Hakal. Till we get to that physical place in northwestern America. Prove me wrong on that one too. Maybe draw some kind of design on the bottom of your Nikes this time. Make it fun for us, you know. If you're going to come and talk some smack and you have no real intentions on actually going anywhere with the conversation, you're just there because you like to bitch and talk shit, which is hate. Yeah, do us a favor at least and put like a little Snoopy or something on the bottom of your Nike so we can laugh about it. Maybe something will change. If that's your intentions. If your intentions are to become edified and edify at the same time the rest of the body and love the Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, and his Father, our Abba, Daddy, Yahuwah, that's his name. Don't get it twisted. He's our wonderful creator. If you're full of intention to come and give him all praise, glory, honor, and all esteem, oh, I welcome you in the utmost. Welcome, my friend, brother, or sister. Aki. Shalom. I love you, and you'll see my commitment to do so on sight. To raise a voice, I wash my hands in innocence, and I walk around your slaughter place, O Yahuwah. To what? To raise a voice of thanksgiving and to declare all your wonders. Yahuwah, I have loved the abode of your house. Yes, I have. Are you? And the place where your esteem dwells. Do not gather my being together with sinners, nor my life with bloodthirsty men, in whose hands is a plot, and their right hand is filled with bribes. But as for me, I walk in my integrity. Prove me wrong, redeem me, and show me favor. My foot shall stand on a level place in the assemblies of Abba Yahuwah. Chapter 50. Slaughter thanksgiving to the Most High and pay your vows to the Most High. Verse 14. Back to verse 1. Context. El, Most High Yahuwah shall speak, and he shall call the earth from the rising of the sun to its going down. Out by Kali. From Sion, the perfection of loveliness. Yes, it is. The Most High shall shine forth. Our Most High comes and is not silent. No, he's right up in your face, blowing your hair back, parting your mustache, your goatee. That's how close he is. Is your ears on? You got them turned on? I hope so. A fire consumes before him, and this is a must to understand and get used to. That's the fact that it shall always be very stormy all around Abba Yahuwah. The darkness can't comprehend the light. It cannot. Comprende? Hear, O my people, and I speak, O Yasharal, and witness. I witness against you. I am your most high, your most high. I do not reprove you for your slaughterings, and your ascending offerings are continually before me. I do not take a bull from your house, nor goats out of your pens. For every beast of the forest is mine, all the cattle, everything, it's all his. I know all the birds of the mountains, and all moving in my field are mine. If he was hungry, he'd eat it. He ain't got no desire to have you slaughter and sacrificing anything. That's what this is about. You need to understand that you're consuming blood when you eat meat. You can eat it if you want to boil it, if it's a clean animal, if you want, but it's only to be done once a year, grilled, leaving the blood, the hemoglobin, and the myoglobin intact within the muscle tissue. Once a year, in the city where the Most High said he placed his name. Let me tell you, it's not that town called Jerusalem in the state we've been told is Israel, Yasharallah. It's not there. In fact, most at a 1,000,000,000% I can prove to anyone who might enjoy me doing so that is not the inherited land, the set apart place. It's actually a painted portrait by the puppet masters. It's all done for their enjoyment and your pain and sorrow and loss of everlasting life. Don't look to that place they've made a spectacle out of, an abomination. Look to the real Hakal, the real set-apart mountain of Yahuwah. Look for it, and you'll find it just like I did. If I were hungry, I would not speak to you, for the words is mine. The world is mine, and all that fills it. Do I eat the flesh of bulls or drink the blood of goats? No, you don't, Abba Yahuwah. No, you do not. And I want to be just like you to the best of my ability. You willing, Chief. So I'm not going to eat it either if I don't have to. Definitely not going to Defend it. Defend the consumption of blood, which is the life of all living or any living creature. No, I'll never do that, Abba. Anymore, no, I will not. You know that. Because my loving commitment is hot. And you can get it, Abba. I know you want it. I'm going to give it to you. You willing. Best of my ability. On Trilly. Sun up, sun down. 363, 64, 65. All days, all minutes, all hours. All esteem, baby. Unto you, Abba Yahuwah. Slaughter thanksgiving to the Most High, and pay your vows to the Most High, and call what? Upon his name in the day of distress. Yes, he's even willing to let you do it only when you're in distress. However you got to do it, just get it done, come back to him, and live. Don't and die. Let me rescue you, he says. And what? At the same time, you can esteem him. Because that is your only strength, the only way out of here. You best get to esteeming. But to the wrong, the Most High said, what right have you to recite my laws or take my covenant in your mouth while you hated instruction and cast my words behind you? When you saw a thief, you were pleased with him, and you take part with adulterers. You let your mouth loose to evil, and your tongue frames deceit. You frame it. You put all the pieces of its bullshit in place. You best put down that little orchestra wand and walk away from the orchestration of all that plot. Because it's death. No doubt about it. You speak against your brother. You slander your own mother's son. You have done this, and I kept silent. Yes, he did. You have thought that I was altogether like you. No, it was just mercy. It's mercy. If you're still breathing and you've done that, it ain't never been because he's okay with it. It's because he's given you mercy, you sorry, no good rich. It's pity. You have done this, and I've kept silent. You have thought that I was altogether like you. I rebuke you, he says, and set it in order before your eyes. What? Understand this, please, you who forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces with no one to deliver. Ain't no one gonna deliver your ass from him. Whosoever slaughters, praise, esteems me. And to him who prepares a way, I show the deliverance of the Most High. If you want to jump the fence back and forth and fight the law, well, hate to bust it to you, but the law wins. The law wins every time. So, those of you who know me know that I'm not super happy about the amount of time I've spent on this here horn. I'm sure you know that. I'm not tickled. And you know that I feel I'm way behind. Well, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, like everyone else, because we're wretches, we don't find the means necessary to get it done. But when I do, when one comes out, the next one's coming. That's not all the time for my YouTube content, but for my commitment to loving you, anyone else, and especially Abba Yahuwah. It's on go at all times, to the best of my ability. Abba willing, never will I tell you I'm perfect, but my commitment will in no way be denied. You'll see. But when one comes out, whether it's another way of me showing you I'm committed to loving you, or one more piece of Abba Yahuwah produced masterpiece. Oh yeah, I'm playing it through the stereo. Because like I've said before, and I'll say it again, it's all about bass. You have to play my beats through either noise canceling headphones like some Beats or a nice car stereo, nice stereo, something that you get the whole sound. If you don't, you won't have a clue what my beats are or what they're about. I'm almost done with this last one, but that last song there, that track, when one comes out, Burn 'Em Up and Daoud, I'll lend it to y'all. Maybe. We'll see. Don't forget, next one's coming. All day, baby. Sun up to sundown. Y'all can get it, especially when it's hot. You will. I'll cut some of them beats up and put them as shorts with the music ran through, edited into the video, so it's not distorted, so it's not coming from my truck stereo, which is just what I'm enjoying tonight. So I share with all honor and and esteem with anyone who's after it.